What is going on, Dolphins Nation? The boys of the dive bar are back. Boys, we got another banger cooked up tonight. How we feeling?
Season 2, baby. We told them we were gonna cook. We told them we were gonna cook season 2. Haters say no. They were gonna cook, baby.
Hey, look, I'm glad to be home, man. Armstead decided he wanted to come on the podcast the first week I missed. So I came home and I knew I had to swing hard. I reached out to an old familiar face and he came through for the boys. So we're excited, man. We got Xavien Howard on the pod tonight, dude. It's going to be awesome. I'm glad to be back.
And let me just tell you, boys, we were just chopping it up backstage. X is the fucking man. X is the man. Y'all are going to love this one, bro.
Yeah,
Eric, roll us out, bro. Let them know what we got here.
So, without further ado, we got four-time Pro Bowler and one of the NFL's most elite cornerbacks, X-Man, from locking things down in college at Baylor, where he helped the Bears go back-to-back Big 12 titles and racked up 10 career interceptions, to dominating in the pros with your Miami Dolphins. Led the NFL with interceptions 2018, 2020. X has made a name for himself as a true ball hawk. First-team All-Pros honor in 2022. And a Pro Bowler 4 times, including 3 straight from 2020 to 2022. We're diving into his journey, career, what's next. Everybody lock in. It's about to be a good episode. Let's get it.
Putting the helmet on is always tough.
Opportunity is right now.
Terrific defensive play. Intercepted. Off the back. Two on the move. Going deep. Speed race. He's got Hill. He's got Hill. The Dolphins have recaptured the lead.
Yo.
X-Man.
What's up, baby?
What's up, man?
Hey, first off, how was the video?
The video, it was fire. It was fire. I miss seeing that, man.
I was about to say it'd be a lot better if X-Man was still in the video, but we get it.
Oh yeah, man. Put a little edit in there, man.
Bro, but let's get this thing rolling real quick, man. Obviously, man, you're a Dolphin legend. All of us are here. We love you. All the fans
Appreciate
love you,
that,
bro.
man.
Appreciate you taking the time with us, bro. I'm gonna get right into it with a little Dolphin question, man. What was your all-time favorite moment as a Dolphin?
All-time favorite moment. I say the Miami Miracle was my best moment because I was on the sideline during that time, and that's probably the funnest time as being a Dolphin. That's when we had Adam Gates, and I was a young guy, so it wasn't that much pressure on me like that, and I feel like it was more fun, and a lot of guys we bonded a lot, especially in that locker room during Adam Gates time, and that's probably was the best moment. Then years after that, you get older. Now you the older head in there, and it's totally different from being a younger guy. But that's probably my best moment, the Adam Gates time, and I had a lot of old heads that I talked to, looked up to, and stuff like that.
So I want to bring something up. It's a little spicy right out the gate, but man, it sucked in general when the Dolphins and you moved on in different directions last offseason. Yeah. But we really wanted to see, the combination of you and Ramsey and what y'all could build off of. You only got like half a year together. So when you got released or whatever, and then they fired Fangio, Ramsey went to Twitter and said, I'll never forgive old dude for not using us correctly together. What do you got to say about that? And from your perspective?
From my perspective, I feel like, me and Ramsey, we still talk, communicate, and everything like that. And we was looking forward for another year together, though. But stuff happens. But I feel like how it was, I feel like guys stuck in their own ways, though. And we know that, how the league work with defense or how they want to do this and do that. And I understand it was totally a different defense for me to be in, because I feel like I was mostly like probably a man press corner. And that's when I started making plays and started playing my best ball as playing press and doing man. And I try to switch a little bit to it, but I was more so of a guy like, man, I got young guys looking at me. So I can't be no asshole and be like, hey, I'm not doing this. I'm used to doing this. So for me, it was on some like, man, you got to learn this because you got to understand a lot of teams playing this type of defense. So if you want to continue your career, you got to learn how to play off. You got to learn how to switch your game up now because this is what people looking for and this is what they want to do. So I was cool with it. I wasn't an asshole about it though, but it was like I really was looking forward though to me and Jalen and see what we can do because man, we came out the same class and everything. So and we probably the best two corner in that draft.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
saw what you
absolutely.
can do in Miami, and man, we were going to bat for you in 2020, bro. Defensive
yeah.
Player of the Year in 2020. I don't know how in the world that got passed over, and I know it's probably a sore subject for you, but man, from the fan base side, we're like, that's fucking
Oh
bullshit.
my God, bro.
I don't know. You had one of the best historic seasons.
That's
Hey.
that Dolphins tax right there, man.
Bro,
the
man,
Dolphins act, bro.
they
Oh,
don't
that's a
show
real
it.
thing. Them
But you
Dolphins
gotta
act a real
understand
thing.
too. This what you gotta understand. I feel like we wasn't really winning. So it's like I feel like that went to a lot into it also because the time that Gilmore winning the year before, they had Tom Brady. So it's like they was winning games also. So it's like I feel like they gave it to him because of that. But he also had a good year also. So it was like it wasn't no shade to him. I was just comparing my number. I'm like, okay, he did this, I did this better, this and that. And then I was comparing, I'm like, okay, I should definitely win it this year. Then they came out with it. I'm like, oh, they did me wrong. I say the team wasn't winning, people weren't seeing us on TV like that, so they weren't seeing what I really was doing. They just was hearing it.
Yeah, as speaking of Tom Brady, I think as a fan, my all-time favorite game with you was Jay Cutler at home when you picked out Tom Brady twice.
Bruh.
That game was crazy.
No, that game was crazy, bro. Like
You got Jakeem Grant, all 5'5" of him, hitting jump balls in the end zone from Jay Cutler, bro.
hey, bro,
This game was crazy.
everything was hitting that night. I don't know what happened. We couldn't go wrong that night, bro. I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro? Not Tom Brady. We got him like this. But yeah, that day was crazy for me though.
Yeah.
That day was
a sick
crazy.
game.
Because earlier that day, so we had a later game. So earlier that day, bro, I end up we had our little meeting. I end up going home. And I had some family in town. So we end up going to IHOP and stuff like that. I think I low-key got food poisoning that day, bro.
No.
Yeah, it's like before the game, I had to take
Flu game.
it was like a flu game, bro. It was
Let's
like a
go.
flu game, bro. I couldn't eat no food, and I end up reporting to the facility early because I'm like, bro, I don't feel right. Something wrong with me. So I end up was taking IVs before the game. I probably took like 3 IVs that night. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't had no food. I couldn't eat or nothing. I was hurting, and I was like, bro, this gonna be a long night for me. And I'm like, bro, in my head, I'm like, you should not play. I'm like, bro, if I wouldn't play, I wouldn't even pick Tom Brady off twice, bro.
Twice, bro.
And I look at it like that, and I'm like, wow. Me and the trainers, me and Troy, bro, we always talk about that. I'm like, bro, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, let
But
me ask
yeah.
you though,
Favorite
did you have
game
food
for me,
poisoning
brother.
after the game? Because I feel like 2 picks might cure it.
Bro, look, I came to the facility and I was sleeping in the office, the training room the whole day. I was hurting. Bro.
That's crazy, man.
That's an incredible addition to
Yeah.
the story.
So earlier you brought up Gase. Kind of
Yeah.
came up with this question earlier. I know you've been able to play for like basically a handful of different HCs, right?
Yeah.
So now you've been able to see like the different coaching styles. I kind of have 2 questions for you. First one, what's your personal favorite coaching style? And then the second one is, what do you think in today's day and age, like what's the best coaching style?
My best coaching style, I feel like for me, was the Brian Flores.
You
Like,
need that military, huh?
They gonna
Let's
love
go.
that.
yeah. Cause it's a certain. I feel like it's a certain way you have to coach guys. And, it's probably a little bit sensitive right now because people don't want to get yelled at. They don't want to do this and do that. But it's like at the end of the day, bro, we play a manly sport though, and it's like you got to be tough no matter what you're doing. Like you run into people all day, you're gonna get hurt. Stuff like that gonna happen. But I feel like for me, man, Brian Flores, like we started off, it was hot. We started off hot because you got to understand he was a first year coach, and he came from Bill Belichick, so that's all he knew. And it's like I feel like it was a learning curve for him also though. Like the first year we'd be like, man, dang, he doing this and doing that, but you had to respect it though because this all he knew, and they won games doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So you couldn't do no respect what he was doing. But then I feel like he got better each year and understand that he can be himself and still win games. He can have fun. He can laugh with people and everything. But that was probably my best coaching style, like because he never be like X. Like even if I did something good, he'd never celebrate it. I wouldn't say he never celebrated. He
That's what
ain't
you're supposed to
show it.
do.
He ain't show it. Like
Yeah.
that's your job. You supposed to do that. And I
Mm-hmm.
understood that. And then when like he'll coach me up tough and everything, but I respect it because it was like, bro, that's our job. We supposed to do that. We don't need no celebration. But I feel like that was my best year that brought that out for me because of how he approached it and how he did that to everybody. He don't matter who you was. He held everybody at the same standard. And I respect him a lot for that. That's my guy though.
I want to follow up on that, X. Obviously, we all know it, fans, players, media, whoever knows. He had a short end there in Miami.
Right.
Big split in the fan base between McDaniel style and Flores style. Obviously, two different coaches, for better or for worse. I mean, in your opinion, I mean, speak freely. Do you think that he got short ended his stick right there when Flores got let go? And just there's a lot of talk in the community, and it's just kind of a split right now. Because the guy never lost. Guy never had a losing season. Obviously, you miss playoffs with 10 wins, which is statistically like 1% to 2% chances, which is crazy. You had statistically top 3 defense both years. You brought in that cover 0, like Lamar Jackson game, all that shit. That was crazy.
Bro, we tuned him up that night.
On that?
I feel like it's bigger though. It's some upstairs though. I feel like Flores was his own guy, so it's like it was Flores' way. You feel me? And I feel like he wasn't wrong because at the end of the day, if you winning and going to the playoff or doing this and doing that, you should give the coaches the leeway to do what they want to do or make some plays or make something happen. But I guess it ain't work out like that, and you see what happened. But at the end of the day, Flores, a great guy, great defensive coach, great head coach. Look what he's doing now with the talent he have. Like if you look at his resume, defense gonna be top 5 no matter what. No matter where he at, the type of talent he got, and he did that with the talent we had. The Minnesota Vikings now, I'm like, bro, that's a team on defense you should be scared of because they added more talent over there.
Speaking of talent, he has. The Dolphins are bad for this. I mean, they've done it with everybody. It's kind of affected. It kind of affected your situation too. But dude, how the hell do you let AVG just walk out the building?
Oh no, dog. I don't know.
We love AVG, bro. We love Van Ginkel.
Man, I love that guy, man. That guy, bro. I always like, bro, this guy's a baller. No matter where you put him at, he ball.
He make plays.
No matter where you put him at.
Special teams. The guy was picking up fumbles every single season, blocking punts every season.
Man, he catch a pick up, fumble recovery, touchdown. I'm like, bro, this dude, you can put him anywhere, he gonna make a play. And that's sort of certain stuff you can't coach, no matter what.
I call it the Ed Reed effect.
Man, for real. Hey, yeah, for real. Crazy. But it's like, I feel like his situation, how it played out, I feel like, we got a lot of guys at that position though. And that's why I feel like it wasn't a position where you can just put him at and keep him there because, we got guys we draft in the first round. We got guys we pay big money to. And I feel like it was he was being hidden. But it was like, you only can hide a good player for so long. And look what happened. He went to go play
Flores
somewhere else.
Got his guy.
Flores got him right. That man a Pro Bowl. Been a Pro Bowl. He been having, bruh, he been a baller though. Like, his talent been showing, but now he got a time where he front center, he can play, he a starter, he can go showing what he can do, and that's what he been doing.
Was he built different, like in the locker room, in the weight room, at practice? Like, what made him different?
He just worked hard, bro. Like when he first got here, I was like, I understand the defense of the Patriots, so I'm like, okay, they like these kind of guys. I ain't see. I'm like, bro, no way this guy making the team, bro. How he first started, when he was out there. I'm like, no way he making the team, bro. It's that Flores, bro, Josh Boyer, bro. They do a lot of recruiting, and like, bro, they know talent, and it's like each year feel like he got better. I'm like, oh yeah, he gonna be a baller, and look at him now, balling.
Yeah, man. It's the person that you brought that up about how he just put him in that you put him out there and things happen for him. The ball, it's like a magnet in his hand.
A magnet.
The only other person we always say that about is you, man. I remember like you'll be like just over there on your island locking shit up for 59 minutes. Like the Patriots game, they're driving down to beat us. You punch the ball out, fumble recovery, like the last play of the game. It's like you always found a way to always get the ball in your hands and make a play.
Bro, I feel like I feel like when it's your time, bro, when you balling and everything, bro, it's like ain't nothing really can take it away, bro. And I'm like, when you just out there and just balling, and when you having fun and you comfortable, bro, plays happen. Like you ain't got to be out there try to force some stuff to happen, especially at my position. Like you'll get exposed big. So it's like you feel like you gotta let the plays happen. And also we had great coaches at that time that put me in a position and trust me being on the island and knowing what I can do. They know I can catch the ball, so they put me in a position where I can see the quarterback and catch the ball, and it just took off from there.
And listen, man, I know they say that quarterback's the hardest position in the league, but there's something different about being on that island, bro.
Man, that island is different, bro. I feel
It's
like
lonely out there.
I feel like it's hand in hand, but it's like being a cornerback, bro. You gotta understand, you running backwards. You doing everything backwards a receiver doing, and you gotta react on whatever he doing. And guess what? You're not only playing him, but you also playing a quarterback.
Yeah.
So you gotta know the attention of the.
Oh,
phone call.
Hey,
It is not a dive bar podcast. It is not a dive bar podcast without tech. Dude, they had like clockwork, fellas.
By the way,
like
Chad,
clockwork.
I told you X is the man.
Hey, it's all good. Hey, that happens every episode, bro.
Every episode.
You're good.
He gonna have to go. He gonna have to leave and come back in. They always do.
Yeah.
Yo, every single episode. That's why, dude.
Xavien Howard is a vibe.
Yeah,
extreme vibe.
Dude, he's one of the chillest dudes ever.
I threw out my sheet, bro. I'm just vibing.
Yeah, dude. I'm so happy we got to hit on Andrew Van Ginkel and like Flores defense and stuff like that. You know, he's back.
It's a little bit of humble pie to hear how good Flores was.
Man, my bad. It went in and out. Somebody was calling me.
Bro, that
happens
happens
without
every
the
single
dive bar
podcast.
episode without it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Hey, was that Greer calling?
Say it again.
Was that Greer calling?
Nah, he wasn't calling me.
Yeah, his number's blocked.
Nah, his number ain't blocked, man. Man, Grill stay around the corner for me, man.
Oh, there you go. Y'all
we in the same neighborhood.
My boy Day in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Hey, so one time on the OG podcast, we all watched the OG podcast, man. That's probably the last time we heard from you, man. It was super cool. You said Sam Madison was in your top 5 cornerbacks of all time.
Yeah.
What was it like getting coached by him? A Dolphins legend, just like yourself.
Man, you know, it was like at first, bro, when I came to the Dolphins, bro, I ain't know nothing about the Dolphins, right? Because I'm a Texas guy. I'm from Houston. So I don't see the Dolphins being played. So it was like, even like now, like when my mom used to watch me play and stuff like that, they had to download the NFL thing on their phone, on their TV and everything. So they don't really so much Dolphins. But when I came to here and I just started, you know, searching up stuff, looking up stuff, I'm like, man, they had some dogs here. And I end up, even during that time when I first got there, Sam Madison had like a little podcast where he driving in the car and having a conversation with the guys and stuff like that. I think it was called some DBs. He was singing out DBs or something like that. And I end up, you know, looked them up, started searching them up, Googling, like, man, I'm like, oh, dude was a baller. And after that, you know, because back in the days, you know, you can be a little physical. You can be a little grabby and stuff like that. And he was physical, a man corner, something I like. So that was my main thing. Guys that play man a lot. That's what I like to see. And I also like the guys that's making plays. So that's why I looked at him as one of my top 5 corners.
What's the rest of the list look like?
I got Revis. I got
Got to.
Revis in there. Yeah. And one time I was out one time and I seen Revis. He ended up talking to me and telling me like, man, keep up the good work. I love your game. Don't change nothing and everything, bro. And I got Revis. I got Champ Bailey.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Champ Bailey, bro.
Hell
He's.
yeah.
I feel like.
Champ was
feel
the
like-
standard, man. He was the standard.
No, he definitely was a standard.
Yep.
And I'm looking up like I like technique, and I also love a ball player. I like a ball maker though, and a ball hawk. I'm sorry, and Champ Bailey. You got to have Dion in there, bro.
100%.
You got to have Dion in there, and I
almost
like.
left my table.
Yeah, you got to have Dion in there, but also who else was one more guy?
It was a name I didn't even know. Like
I like Lester Hayes. That's my guy.
There you go.
He's a Houston guy, and we went to the same high school, bro.
That was a deep grab out of the bag.
Yes. Yes, Lester Hayes.
Eric, Google
bro.
Lester Hayes because I have no clue who that is, bro.
You don't know who that is?
No.
Bro, the sticky. Oh my God. That's why I think that was the year he didn't get defense player of the year or something like that, bro. Lester Hayes, he's legendary, bro. Hall of Famer, man.
Bro.
What
Later.
year did he play?
What year is that?
Hey, don't
when
worry.
they-
Eric,
It was
Eric's
when they
in
used
the
to have
background.
single
He's gonna
bar
do his
face
job.
Man,
Hey,
you got-
hey, just say, Eric, look this up and he'll do it. Watch.
Single bar
literally.
face mask.
He's like Alexa.
Bruh. He said he like Alexa.
Yeah. Alexa, look up what he's talking about.
Lester Hayes. That's crazy.
Lester
Y'all know
Hayes.
Lester Hayes?
1980s.
80s Hall of
1980.
Famer Lester Hayes.
Okay.
Bro, y'all gotta look him up. He was
that
different.
was an 80s ass name, too.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get a picture of him, Eric.
Lester Hayes had that 42 on, man, with an afro, man.
Hey,
The Afro
this is
Thunder
episode
vibes? I love
42.
that.
Yeah. I think I'm right, 42.
Yeah.
You did?
That's such a dog number, too. Like, you wear 42,
Yeah.
you don't give a fuck about nothing.
42 as a corner is crazy.
Yeah, you
Bro,
just want to
you-
hit people.
Man, you telling them throw the ball at you, see a 42 right there, man.
Look at my boy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, not the soul curl.
Yeah.
No way.
Jerry curl.
Well, he got the juice. He got the
Oh,
juice
that's
over there,
the
man.
juice.
Oh, yeah, he was doing damage in H-Town for sure.
No, for sure.
All right, so I got to ask you, and listen, you don't got to answer this, but it's just somebody that,
Tyreek answered it, by the way.
yeah, I'm not
No
gonna lie.
pressure.
There's one dude that just gets cooked every year that he's been on the Dolphins. He gets cooked on the timeline. They just keep bringing his ass back. So naturally, I gotta ask, bro, what's your dead ass take on Liam Eichenberg?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. Man, the upstairs see
coming
something
back.
they like.
Yeah, he keeps
I
coming
feel
back.
like what year that was? He didn't do bad last year, right? Or was the year before that?
So here's the thing, like, okay, he's a good role player, right?
Yeah.
I can dig that, but
But I
there's
feel like,
always
look,
a
this
couple
what-
times on film, bro.
But this is
where
what
he-
people don't understand. He can play everything on that line also.
Yeah.
That's-
You gotta have guys like
what
that
keeps
though.
him around.
That can,
Mhm.
he can play everything, even from center, left guard. He can play everything, left
Yeah.
tackle. So
Yeah.
you need a guy like versatile like that though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see that. That's probably what I see though.
But let me just, I mean, I guess you were never in the offensive film room. Right?
Nah.
Yeah, because I got to know, because there's always a couple times a game where it's just like an embarrassing, like he's just on the floor. Like, what are you doing on the floor, bro?
Man. Yeah, I ain't really pay attention to the offensive line though. Like
I
don't
figured you
really,
didn't, but I had
I'm
to
on the
ask.
defense. I'm looking at
Yeah.
the other cornerback, the safety, or the DN who they playing or something like that. So yeah, that's mostly probably sitting down and getting yelled out or coached up or something.
Yeah.
I know this is going to sound like a crazy question, but speaking of Liam, Tyreek knew what we were talking about on the podcast when he came on. So he did kind of confirm it a little bit. You ever hear I don't know if you're on Twitter or whatnot, but you ever hear the Twitter name Nancy Pomposi? Okay.
No.
All right. There's just this one account that just defends that guy to the
Tyreek
end.
basically confirmed
And-
it was Liam's burger, bro.
Heels
No.
down. And Tyreek and Waddle and Mostert got on him that it was his burner. So I don't know if you ever
No
heard that.
way, bro.
Bro, he'd
He
be on
had
the
a-
timeline like, hey, no, Liam did a really good job.
Hey, it was a burner account that it was ran by him.
No, we don't know.
Oh, you
Never
don't know?
drafted yet.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Tyreek said one time they was walking down the hall in the facility and they were like, Raheem Mostert and him was like, yo, Nancy. And he looked back and they were like, hey, yo.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. He say defending himself on that. They probably see something y'all ain't see that they like, man.
Yeah.
That 100%.
Yeah.
It's just an ongoing joke. You know how social media
Yeah.
is. Like
No,
an ongoing
for-
little
no.
joke now. You know what I'm saying?
You know, for sure. You gotta have that, man. You gotta have a little sense of
At the
humor,
end of the day,
man.
you got to rock with the guys you have no matter what. That's how I
Yeah.
am.
Oh yeah.
Now we were talking about before about now it's kind of dubbed. There were people in the chat's going crazy calling it the flu game, the Jay Cutler game when you guys were home against the bro. There's some about Jay Cutler that I just like. You might have a different opinion, but like I just love the guy. Like no fucks given. Showed up, played for $10 million, didn't work out a single ounce, smoking cigarettes on the sideline. Do you got any like insane Jay Cutler stories? Because there's got to be. The guy's a character, man.
No, look, bro. I really don't. Like he talked he talked to the offense. You know, him and Adam Gase around the same age, so they was cool. But the bro ain't had no face expressions or nothing. He kept the same face, same attitude, like he didn't give a F.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, that's crazy. But as a quarterback, I feel like you gotta have that mentality though. But he really shows that he don't give a fuck what you did or nothing. Like he just gonna go out there and do whatever he gotta do.
Yeah.
So X, man, you've been in that building more than anybody in the last decade. What is stopping the Dolphins from getting over the hump? Like what's holding? It's a lot of people want to say it's the city. They'll never get it because they'll never focus. And a lot of people like coach, front office. What's holding them back?
Now I hear a lot. They always say the city, right, bro? It was years it was good, and the city's still gonna be the city, no matter where you at, bro. Like if you a good player, no matter what, you can go ball anywhere, bro. Like people go ball in Green Bay, and they locked in. Green Bay, I don't know when they won a Super Bowl, but that's a place if you like, okay, they city is like, it's nothing to do, lights out around 9, 10. They should be so locked in that they can go win the Super Bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Miami is a crazy city, and we still win games. Guys still balling. So I don't want to say it's the city and something like that, but it's like it's other stuff probably they gotta go to it. Probably, people always want to blame the upstairs, so probably some with the upstairs or probably some with some of the talent. You feel me? And it's like I feel like I say, bro, I wish we had Mike McDaniel as an offensive coordinator and Brian Flores as a defensive coordinator.
We almost did.
Crazy
We almost
coaching
did.
tree there.
That would have been crazy.
They requested an interview for Mike McDaniel as OC, and the year before he got fired, and
Oh
they
my God.
they blocked it. They blocked it.
Bruh, that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
We would have been talking Super Bowl during that time. They would have had both of them, Mike McDaniel as offensive coordinator and Brian Flores as defensive coordinator. Oh my God. That would have been different.
Yeah.
That would have been different.
But them boys would have clashed hard behind the scenes.
No, for sure. For sure.
Oh boy. Hey, talk about two completely different people, dog.
Oh man.
Hey.
Get the hell away from Tua. You don't touch him.
Oh
Get your
my
hands
God.
off. Hey, what was that? Jamie Foxx and Denzel? He was like, get your fucking hands off of me.
Oh my God.
And Brian
That's
Flores
crazy.
was like, hey, I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
But you know what's crazy
bro.
though is you're not on this team right now, and we have a huge need at cornerback, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, what's going on with you? Is there any chance of returning? Like, the relationship still vibing? Like, what's going on, man?
Yeah, we haven't talked though, but Greer kept the door open for me and stuff like that. He was like, just let us know this and that, but he never reached out. I never reached out. My agent never reached out to him, but
Right.
I was coming off a Liz Frank injury I had last year, so a lot of teams this last year team was bringing me in, but you know, you hear some of the stuff like, hey, we want you to come in. We want to look at you, this and that. I'm like, I'm healthy. Then it was one team that was just saying like, we want you to no waiver on your foot and this and that. I'm like, bruh, I respect the game a lot, but for me to go out there and just play with no waiver on my foot, I'm like, bruh, that's no way. Because at the end of the day, bruh, y'all not giving me the money I wanted at the end of the day. Also, neither though, and it's like, so to play with no waiver, I'm like, that's what we play the game for security. Also, you feel me? So it's like
Explain what that means.
no
waiver.
waivers.
Yeah.
It's like it's saying like if anything happened to you while you're out there, you got to take care. You got to pay for everything.
Damn.
Like
That's
That's
yeah,
cold-blooded.
$0.
that's like buying a Ferrari and not putting the insurance on there.
That's
It's
crazy.
on you. So I'm like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I'll just chill and just wait to the next opportunity or wait till next year. And now we into next year and we just really just waiting to get a call, this and that, or see what team's talking about. And, you know, I'm open to anybody, so it ain't really, it's really just on them though.
You
And
stay
it's
in
like,
shape, getting that
yeah,
workout.
still healthy. Yeah, I'm healthy. Yeah, staying in shape, still working out and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, you know, since we're talking about cornerbacks right now, you had spent one or two crossover years with Cam Smith. You know, he was dealing with some injuries himself.
I think 2 years.
Yeah, I think it was 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, as we go deeper in the offseason, no true cornerback two on the team here. What do you think of him? You know, I know you spent, you know, only 2 seasons with him. He was injured a little bit.
Yeah.
You got any thoughts on him and any interactions with him you want to share?
I like Cam. I like the Cam game though. Like I really like this game, especially when we draft. I'm like, oh yeah, he gonna be nice. But I feel like sometimes it's like it's just I say with Noah also, but you gotta understand like
Noah's
guys
balling. He balled for the Redskins, dude.
yeah, but you gotta also it's like guys drafted first round, second round, you know, they come in, they want to play. They think they should play. And then like the year Noah came, me and Byron Jones was playing. So it wasn't no way where he gonna be like, I'm gonna take his spot, I'm gonna take his spot. Shit, I'm paying them this amount of money, they paying them type of money, and he paying it, they getting paid, both getting paid. So it's like then it's like to a point where he gotta compete. And it's like just sitting down and just seeing guys play, it's kind of hard, especially if you projected to come in and start or play and stuff like that. And I feel like even when Cam came there, me and Jalen was there. So it's like, damn, I gotta beat both of you guys out and make both elite corners. Like it's hard for me. And just sitting down, I feel like that probably messed his little growth up at first. Messed his growth up just really just he was behind us learning, but I feel like learning just sitting on the sideline is not really good. Because at the end of the day, we play cornerback. We got to go out there and really physically get in the game and understand. Because there's certain stuff you can learn on the sideline that it's different when you get on the field and you actually playing. You actually see the ball going. You actually seeing the route concept or how they're attacking you, this and that, or what you put on film that you gotta make sure it ain't on film next week because they're gonna try to test it out and see where you at. So that's the different kind of learning. I feel like he just got to be on the field and get more reps. That's the only way I feel like a cornerback really can learn and a team can really see where that player at.
Not only that, from like a mentality standpoint, people don't
Yeah.
realize, like, bro, you lived your whole life playing every single snap. Then all of
Yeah.
a sudden it's taken from you, and
Mhm.
it's like that's a hit to the pride a little bit.
Yeah. Fact.
Especially
Yeah.
if you get drafted 1-2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
That also take a lot to it, man. Because it's like they say you leave it,
people
you leave
forget
the
the
ego at the
mentals,
door.
bro.
Man, they're the mental a lot. Most of the game is mentally though.
Everybody's physical in the league, bro. Who can
Man,
stand
come
out
on.
mentally?
Yeah, because when you get older, you can't be physical no more. You gotta beat the young guys out mentally now.
Yeah, that's how I do it on the basketball course now. My pick and roll game is sick. Boy,
Oh,
don't play
you,
with me.
oh, you can hoop?
Yeah, I
Bas-
hoop.
he said
Okay.
basketball. He said basketball, but he meant pickleball.
Pickleball. Hey, pickleball becoming a new sport, bro. I've been seeing it a
Yeah.
lot down here, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I play
hot,
over
it's hot.
in Central Park. I live over in Plantation.
Okay, nice. Hey, I'm right around the corner from you, man. I'm in Davies,
Mm-hmm.
man. Oh yeah.
So
I'll have to just come
X,
pass you the ball and let you ball one day.
Cool. Let me know, man. I go play a little pickleball with you, man.
Hell yeah. You know who I go out with? You know Tweeka? Tua's right hand?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. Him
Oh
and I
yeah,
go out.
great guy.
I was just playing
Great
with him
guy.
today at 5, actually.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a great guy, man.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
So, X, I want to ask you, who's the best receiver you ever went up against? And then I got a funny little question after you answer.
The best receiver.
Ooh.
You know, bro. You know who people sleep on though, bro. Amari Cooper,
Hey, he's
Yep.
free agent. Free
bro,
agent.
Technician.
bro. Like that's probably a receiver that I really got frustrated with, dog. Cause it was the year we was tanking, right? So
19.
19.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was tough. That was tough.
Oh my God.
In your
You
prime's
think
gotta
that
be
was tough
tough, by the
looking
way.
at it? It was
Oh.
a tough me being out there on the island and playing man against these guys. And it's like the talent we had during that time, bro. It was like, why would y'all put us out there like that with that type of talent though? No offense to the guys that was there, but some of them guys wouldn't even be on the practice squad that we had to play with that year. And it was crazy. And we came like my coach, Chuck Boyer, all of them, bro. We had a new cornerback every other week. We worked out a cornerback every week, bro. A safety every other week, a DN every other week. And it was crazy. And bro, Dallas, they threw me apart that game, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, bro. I was so frustrated. I fought my way out. I think they keep me out the game because I was fighting out there, bro. I was so frustrated, bro. I'm like, bro, no way. But it was nothing I can do, like to stop this guy, him and Dak, bro. They was tearing me up out there. I'm like, bro, come on. And that's the year I end up having that surgery, and I came back, had my best year 2020.
Hell yeah, the bounce back, baby.
Yeah, the bounce back. Yeah, I had to, man. They was cooking me. I'm like, bro, I can't end 2019 like that, man. I got to come back. I got
Hey,
to come back and be on top, man.
you touched on it a little bit. I always like asking people, especially like you. You were at the top of the top when you was in the league, like,
Yeah.
and I always like to ask, was there ever a time you was in a game, dog, and you just had like sweat coming down your face, and you was like, "Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked by this motherfucker."
Hey, that was the game for me. I'm like, bro, they cooking me out here, bro. I'm like, bro, they cooking me out here, bro. And it be to a point like, bro, that
Oh
game, I
my
think I
God.
gave up 2 touchdowns, bro. Dude hit a triple move on me in a red zone. I'm like, bro,
Triple
these
in the
people,
red zone?
bro,
Dog, they
bro,
showing out.
bro. I'm like, bro, y'all really came to really expose me out here. And I ain't got the talent that can help me, bro. Like, I'm only one person. I feel like the offensive coordinator, we like, hey, we gonna go with him every time. And they
No over
definitely
the
did that,
top
bro.
help. No.
Nah, hell no. What that was that? No way. We was straight man. That was that Patriot defense, man. We straight
Yeah.
man. No help.
Zero
That shit
blitz
will make
too.
a man
Yeah.
out of you.
And I had to question myself. I'm like, bro, can I still play this damn like
Jesus Christ, bro.
bro, they don't understand, like, bro, players deal with stuff like that, though, bro. Like, when you
Yeah.
go out there and you play, and it's like, and I wasn't healthy during that time, wasn't all the way healthy, and that's why I ended up having I think I played in 5 games. The last game I played in was the Steelers game, and I had a pick, and I had to shut it down, and I had the big surgery, though, but it was like, it get to a point, like, you out there playing, it's like, you can't keep up with these guys, and you like, bro, if I'm really, do I belong in this league? You got to question yourself sometime. That year, I'm like, bro, that whole year, I just thought about the year 2019 rehab. I'm like, I can't come back like that. Hell no. And they just paid me too. I'm like, no, I can't put that on them. I can't. Uh-uh. But yeah,
Bro, it's crazy, like, because obviously, like, we're blessed to have a couple players on and stuff like that, and like people don't realize, bro, you guys are just one of the boys.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it really is like that though. Like
yeah,
every single player we've had on, like you guys are all super comfortable, just vibing. Like
right.
we just appreciate you, bro. I just want to take
Yeah,
a
I
minute to say
appreciate
that, man.
y'all,
Like
man.
this has been such a vibe so far.
Hell yeah.
I know you said you got to run soon, so we'll get a couple final questions in and let you
Bet.
go, man. Like just seriously, thank you, bro.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I appreciate y'all, bro.
And to show X some love, like X came on drop of a hat. Like I hollered at him and he was like, "I'm down. Let's run it."
Yeah, for sure, man.
And I know the fans appreciate that, man. Timeline on Twitter today was going crazy to hear from you, man. They couldn't believe
yeah.
we pulled X, man.
I mean, bro, you're
Oh,
a
yeah,
legend
man.
in the streets in Miami now. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like it's something that you can live with for the rest of your life, and I hope I know we're all gonna ride for you for the Ring of Honor because you definitely deserve that shit.
Oh yeah, man. They definitely should do that. I think it was an exit meeting. I was talking to Chris Greer. He definitely said that, man.
Hell yeah.
He showed love. He like, man, you the best corner out of Dolphin history.
Facts.
He got to show
Yeah.
you love, man, because you're the
Don't
reason he
ask
still
Sam
got a
Madison
damn
that,
job.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't ask Sam Madison that.
Yeah. Nah. Man, they gotta respect it, man. They gotta respect it, man.
My last question for you, honestly, is who was your least? I mean, because the quarterback position is crazy now, right? You got crazy mobile guys. You still got the dudes who stay in the pocket. Like, who was your least favorite quarterback to play against,
Bruh.
or the hardest to scheme against, maybe?
I feel like Tom Brady, bro. Like
Yeah.
Tom Brady for sure, bro. It's like even he can run a little bit, but it's like during his time in his heydays, bro. Like that was my welcome to the league moment when I played against them. It was it 16? It was 16 or 17. We played home and we had all aqua on with white helmets, bro. I'm in the game and it's like they ran a slant out, and I'm like, it was easy. So I'm like, oh yeah, this easy. So he looking at me, but threw the ball somewhere else. And I say, how the hell he do that, bro? Look, so I got used to the crazy part, I got used to their defense, like I got used to their offense. Like I knew they tended. I'm like, okay, when they in this formation, they gonna do this. Because the Patriots believe they gonna do the basic stuff, and they believe the defense gonna mess it up. Or the other team gonna mess it up. So they gonna continue the stuff they've been doing. Bruh. I did against what's the young quarterback they had?
Mallet?
Mac Jones
from Bama. Yeah, Mac
Yeah,
Jones.
Mac Jones.
They had the same split, same offense,
Oh, you ate his
everything. I'm
ass
like,
up every time.
I'm like, bro, this easy. I know what he about to do. And I set him up for a pick six, bro.
You ate his ass up every time.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah, I
every
love
time.
playing him, boy.
And listen, to be honest, the Dion high step will forever be goated, but there ain't
Yeah.
nothing better than the jumping backwards.
The package,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Nothing better than
Hey, the
that.
Marshawn Lynch,
The
bro.
Marshawn,
Look,
baby.
the crazy part, the reason what year that was? What year that was?
Was that 20?
I
Maybe
think
20
that
or
was
21.
2020.
No, that was 21, I think, or
21.
22.
Yeah.
I was
There
there
was
for that game.
it was Brian Flores them though. It was, and the upstairs. I think it was time for me to get some more money during that time.
That was every offseason with you. What you talking about?
No,
You ass
that
had
was the
stretched
time.
every offseason.
Hey, that was a time for sure though, and that's how I knew me and Flo was cool though, because I did that, and I did it towards our sideline to send y'all, because I think that was my 5th interception I had that year,
Yeah.
and I was like, this all I need, bet I got some for the ass, and I did it towards our sideline. If you see it.
Oh,
Brian
that's
Flores
incredible.
laughed at me though. He already knew what's up though. That's the crazy part. But no, that's my guy though, Brian Flores, dog.
It's funny that you say that, especially about like your contract negotiations, because man, that's how you never know what's true. Because I remember when you was holding out, bro, there was nothing but reports like X wants out. He can't deal with Flores. He don't like Flores. He don't want to play under Flores. And you just said like you were taking shots at the sidelines about your money, and he's laughing about it.
Yeah, bro.
Incredible.
They blew it out of there, but it's just, sometimes like I tell guys these days, I say, bro, when you got leverage, you got to use it. Because when they got it,
They use it.
it's ugly. It's ugly. And I always say, when you lose your leverage, shit, it's all on them.
Now they're trying
And
to
that's
give you no
what. That's when I
waivers.
knew you got to. And that's why I know. That's why every time I had the leverage, I had to show it, because all I wanted was to be respected. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. That's all I wanted was to be respected. It wasn't really nothing like this organization. I want to do this and do that. No, I loved it, Miami.
Yeah, I got one last question, and I think Bobby's got one last one, and then we'll get you out of here. I appreciate you blessing us with an extra 15 minutes here. With the offseason coming up, and you said you wanted to kind of get back into it this year, and I know you said you'd pretty much go anywhere. But is there any place that you had in mind that like, damn, I would love to play there?
I'm not gonna lie. I had my mind. I wanted to play in Houston, but they got some young guys.
Stingley is not.
Stingley's a dog.
But look, the crazy part, I reached out to guy last year. I say, bro, this is gonna be your Pro Bowl year, all pro year. It's in my DMs. Yep. And he was like, I hope so, bro. because we communicated stuff like that. Because he reached out when he got drafted and was like, "Bruh, you a real OG. I appreciate you. This and that. This I like your game. This and that, and everything." And I ended up reaching out to him, man. Like, bruh, everything I said fell in place. Plus, with a big contract, bruh. A big
Big.
contract
Bro,
after
God
it,
bless.
bro.
That's a beautiful
Yes,
contract.
and a young guy, the other guy from Georgia, a dog too, bro. A dog. He's a dog. I like him so, bro. They got a young group, and they added is the I forgot. I don't know his name. Number 21. It's a safety over there. He
Oh,
nice
The
bro,
hard
also,
hitter?
that dude's a banger.
The hard
bro.
hitter?
Banger, and he gonna pick
Petrie?
six.
Petrie.
Not Petrie. I
Oh,
know
No,
Bullock.
Petrie.
the other
Yeah,
Bullock.
that's the BU. Yeah,
Bullock.
him.
Bro,
Hey,
Yeah.
and then they traded for CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Oh my God.
bro,
Hey,
Bullock killed us last year.
bruh, he's nice, bruh. He different, bruh. Yeah, they got a young team, bruh. And they nice on their defense. That back end is crazy.
So much speed too.
Yeah, so much speed, but like I'm open for any team though. Really, it's just I feel like it just really has got to make sense. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and no fucking injury voids.
Yeah, man.
Come on, do
Show
my
me a
boy
little
right.
bit of respect, man.
That's
Show a little bit of respect, man.
I got one last question. We'll send you out with this, but I want to say thank you, man. You gotta see here anytime, man. Because
Appreciate that, bro.
best believe I'm gonna slide in them DMs again in about 12 months.
Bet. Let me know, man.
we're gonna have to complain about the Dolphins again in 12 months, I'm sure. But anyways, man, I gotta ask this because y'all were in the same draft. How crazy was it to see it happen and then unfold, and then to see now how much draft capital this guy has went for? Dude, Laramie Tunsil and the gas mask.
God,
Bro, the gift that keeps on giving.
bruh, that boy blessed 2 organizations, boy.
Three now.
Three, yeah, 3, bruh. It's crazy, bruh. Like I ain't understand why we trade him, but we had got a lot of picks for Lermy, bruh. But Lermy a dog, man. That dude a dog, man. Cool dude, laid back dude, man. He's still balling.
Yep.
He's still balling, man. But yeah, he blessed a lot of organizations, bro.
All right,
Well,
X.
boys.
We appreciate everything you've done for us. This quick turn, guys. This got turned around in 48 hours, 24 hours.
24 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah.
This got turned around. We appreciate you, dude. You're a Dolphins legend, bro.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man.
You should have seen. I don't know if you could see the live comments. The entire. We probably have over 1,000 comments of just people showing love for you from Miami fans.
Man, I appreciate
going
that,
out.
fans, man. Oh
They
yeah,
want you to come back. I don't know if the reunion's going to happen, but man, that would be a dream to see you come back in the aqua and orange, man.
oh yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you guys, man, for real.
Yes, sir.
It's all
But in
love,
the
bro.
throwbacks, obviously.
Say it again.
Only throwbacks for X though.
Hey, for sure, we need that.
Yeah.
Only throwback.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
dog, man. You have a blessed one, bro.
All right,
We'll see
say
you
that,
later.
guys. Be safe, man.
Appreciate you,
Appreciate you, dog. Stay in touch.
Xavien, mother
dude. What a
fucking
fucking
Howard.
show,
That was pretty tight.
Eric,
God damn.
initial
Yeah.
reaction. Welcome back.
I mean, yeah. Hey,
Dude, look
hey
at-
everybody.
Look
Yeah,
at
that
the
was
hat.
sick.
He was locked in. Look at
Yo,
the hat.
that
He was
was
locked in.
Yeah, I
Bro, my
was.
boy was
You
on
guys,
go mode.
you guys don't
Yeah.
even know what happens in the back end when I like this shit is stressful, low key
Yeah.
for me, but it's all good. No, that was sick, bro. X is a Dolphins legend, one of my favorite players of all time. I mean, he just chopped it up, like you said, just one of the boys. Like that was sick. So well done, lads, on getting that in such a quick turnaround. Bobby called me about 11:30 last night. I'm in bed with my wife. Like, what the hell is Bobby calling me about? She's like, just answer. I'm like, all right, let me see what's up.
Thank you,
It's
Jenna.
It's Bobby and Chris there, just like grinning from ear to ear. We got X. I was like, you guys are fucking with me right now. It's too late for this. Like, we got X. And I'm like, all right, bet we got X. Let's run it.
Yeah, I
so
wish
funny.
everyone could see what Eric does for us in the background, because coming from like the Blake Ferguson show, the first show ever, to now, like there's a private chat on StreamYard, and it's just filling up with questions. All right, you do this, you do this, you do this. You got next. Follow up with this, dude. Eric is putting in work. in the
Blizzy just
background.
cooked you.
Blizzy got to stay hating, though.
Hey, I want to apologize to you right after we shout out Scar Wars for coming
Every
through
day.
again for
Hit that
5
buzzer.
memberships.
Hit the buzzer, Bobby.
Bro, by
Hey.
the way, X told us he had 30 minutes. If we didn't tell him to go off, I think he would have just stayed on.
I think he would have just stayed on. I want to respect.
Well, he
his time,
said he
though.
had to go pick up the kids. which might have been a good just in case emergency excuse.
Break glass in case of emergency type of shit.
But hey, dude, Xavien Howard was a fucking vibe. Like,
Yeah.
Incredible.
man, that was incredible, boys. Like when we started this, like all day today, I was floating. My shoes hadn't touched the ground all day.
I was
I've been
excited all day.
Dude, Xavien Howard is legendary, man. It's like that lived up to the hype and more, dude. He was just cool, bro.
This is actually a good question. Joe, Robbie, and Eric got fucking cooked by this dude on the timeline for being outside.
I actually ended up chatting with him. He was a really nice guy.
Yeah, you did.
They always end up being cool.
They always.
I mean,
Joe
bro,
has to
listen,
handle
that's part of
relations.
having a platform. People are gonna cook you.
Yeah.
I welcome it. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking 37 years old. Of course, I got gray hair. The fuck?
Oh, really?
As I always say, no such thing as bad pub. So if you
Not a
comment
gray
on
hair
our
in the
shit, it's
fucking
all
head,
good
baby.
for us. Don't matter to us.
Hey, I also want to shout out real quick, Bobby. Great name, Bobby over at Fence Talk Sports Network. Go subscribe if you haven't. They do great Dolphins content daily, multiple shows.
Hell yeah.
He's helped us with all of our layouts. I was on the phone with this guy last night at midnight. He's calling me midnight, helping us figure out the layout and everything and what works, what doesn't work. He's messaging me today like he done research. So, Bobby, I appreciate you, brother. It doesn't go unnoticed. You help us a ton. Thank you.
Yeah, Bobby.
You
We'll
gotta
have to
get,
get
you gotta
you
get
on
Bobby's
here.
ass on here.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to talk about that. Our
Yeah,
nice
bring it
little
on,
announcement
brother.
that we had.
Go ahead.
Everybody listening, and it was
As you guys can tell, it was Ghost's idea, so let him go.
It was very well received. It was a very good idea. It was very smart and inclusive, and it was one of the best ideas we've ever seen. I walked in, I said, "What a great idea this is!" I said, "What a beautiful idea." We're gonna do a monthly community member starting in April. We're gonna do it once a month, and at least once a month, but definitely once a month. It depends on what our schedule is looking like, and just bringing anybody. Like, don't care how many followers you have, don't care what you're doing online. We already have a few people in mind. We got some nominations. Obviously, there's limited spots available, but we're gonna do our best to try to get everyone in. And
I promise Blizzy will not be on.
Blizzy
out.
is already out. He is he's at his meeting. They usually meet in the woods, but he can't come out. But yeah, I'm really excited to see that. We have a lot of names that we're thinking, and we just wanted to we're a bunch of fans talking football, and
That's it.
That's all this is, and that's all we want to be known for. We don't want to be known as analysts and nothing like that.
I can promise you I'm not an analyst.
You're an analyst.
16-1,
Analyst?
boys. I am far from analyzing anything correctly.
From analyzing?
Just a dumb fan.
Hey, speaking of dumb fans, Joe, didn't you have something to do with weren't we gonna chop up March Madness here quickly before we
Ooh.
Yeah, so I listen, I know this is a dive bar, but boys, March Madness, greatest week in sports. Like, let's be honest here.
Yeah.
That Thursday to Sunday's exhilarating. Like, fuck work, fuck life.
no work will get done this week?
Zero work gets done. So I honestly came up with that bracket buster idea super late. So we won't do the whole 32 bracket buster, but we will do. Now this will be fun. So the four of us are gonna pick one team that's higher than an 8 seed, right? So 9 and above.
Mhm.
And the person who goes the furthest gets to pick the first Dolphins community fan to come on.
Or
Right.
yourself.
No. It's only the four of us. I didn't have time to get it all filled out, so which is fine.
Oh.
It's okay. In typical dive bar fashion, we just
Yeah, I mean, listen,
Off the cuff.
honestly, Barstool did it, and they did it live today, and it was a really cool thing, so I wanted to kind of piggyback on that.
You mean 9 or lower, right? Not higher.
Right, like 9
higher,
to 16.
well,
A worse
9
seed.
through- 9
Yeah,
through
it's got to be
16,
a bracket buster.
Gotcha. Okay.
Eric, by any chance, can you pull up a bracket for us?
Can I go
is that-
first? Because I already have one.
Well,
Is that-
Is that gonna mess with our YouTube situation, Bobby?
Probably.
No, the bracket won't. It's video and audio.
Okay, 1 second.
Dude, how about that freaking cornerback that Xavien Howard? Dude, the Jerry curls. It was like I didn't
Bro,
see it
when he
coming.
said the Jerry curl, and that was like one of the first pictures that came up, I nearly died, bro. That shit was
Yeah.
so great.
I was like, bro, what a pool.
What a cool
Like,
guy, dude. The fact he
really
turned around
cool,
this,
man.
he hasn't, dude, he's been radio silent for 11 months and just comes onto our podcast within 24 hours.
Hold on,
You know,
guys.
we
Okay.
we always assume that it helps, but it was. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm not gonna lie. It was cool as shit. In the backstage before the show, he come on, he goes, look, you DM me. I looked at y'all's page. I seen Tyreek. I seen Armstead. I knew y'all wasn't about no bullshit.
Yeah.
I was down to come on and chop
That's a
it up with
direct
the
quote,
boys.
by the way.
And I was like, dude, that's incredible. Because we've always thought that like it helps to see, you know, familiar faces, but he put it out there. He was like, straight up, I knew y'all was, you know, cool. So that was awesome, man.
All right, let's rip this really quick. All right, here we go.
All right, so Ghost, I will give you honors because I know you already have your team. So go ahead.
VCU every year,
Every
All
time.
right.
doing damage. VCU.
All right, Eric, I'll let you go next.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna be a homer. I'm going with FAU.
Nice. They had a run.
All right, Baba Rooney, act like you know what we're talking about here.
Listen, I'm gonna do it because it's the storyline. North Carolina boy here. UNC scrapes in. Everybody's mad.
They shouldn't have even been in, but
Well, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. UNC scrapes in, and somehow they're going to make it to the Elite Eight.
Elite Eight, exactly. I was thinking the same
committee's
thing.
going to go,
Would be
listen, see, guys,
crazy.
told you, they belonged here.
Here's
So
the
who you
issue,
got?
though. Go ahead.
What were you saying, Eric?
who you got? Who you got?
Oh, okay, so.
Joe, hurry up. He's got a hard 8.
No, I want to make sure I get this written down, dickhead.
I'm going to go, shout out to Kendrick Lamar fans. I'm going Drake.
Wow.
All right.
That's an unbelievable take, but all right.
Unreal.
It's live now.
That's crazy.
It's out there in the ether. Our takes are out.
So I got Drake. Ghost got VCU.
Yep.
Bobby's got the fucking wagon UNC. Like, what a pick. That's not
This
even really a
looks so
bracket
bad.
buster.
Why does it look so bad? Oh, because I know why.
Yeah. It looks good live. It don't
I
look good for
almost
us.
went Grand Canyon, but
Jesus Christ.
well, you got to go deep. It's fun.
Yeah. Oh, pause.
Hello.
Shout out to Karen, our one female viewer.
Dude, we're getting Karen. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Like you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
yes. We're getting Karen on this podcast.
Absolutely. But
Yeah.
Karen, I need you a couple of drinks deep because I know you got some juice in there.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, shout out UC San Diego. They're a little sleeper too, Mason.
Yeah. So Karen's already got one locked up.
Boys, Chris Ciccone needs to get his Ryan Stonehouse credit.
Okay, here
Shout
you
him
go.
out. Shout him out. Shout him out.
So
Chris
Chris
Ciccone,
Ciccone
the
was in
barber.
the DMs pounding the table for this punter for like a week.
Nonstop. Since we hired the Titans old special teams coach, it's been every day.
I've never seen somebody happier about signing a punter.
Yo,
I
but
say-
Loki, he's got a
Shout out the
cannon
boy.
for a leg, though. A cannon.
Can I say one thing? Anthony, I think that you
My
are
name
the
is not
issue of the
Anthony,
switching.
bro.
You are
His
the
name is
you are
Robbie,
the issue with
goddammit.
switching.
What?
You are the problem with the video switching. Keep switching, dude. The whole
Take it to
podcast.
HR, brother. I'm just a
My
guy on the street.
OCD.
No, this
is
is not an HR issue. This is an IT issue, and that's above my pay grade.
We have no IT
Please,
guy.
all IT issues go to Bobby.
Let me tell you
All right,
something.
this
I'm
just
your
in, we're
IT guy.
looking for an IT guy. DM us.
We need
It's
an
Bobby
idea.
from
Also-
it's Bobby from the Fence Talk Network.
The position pays $0.99.
Yep.
Yeah,
An
but
hour.
Ghost, tell him about the clout you get.
You paid in clout, baby.
Hey, no
Can't
such
put
thing
a
as
number
bad
on that,
boys.
kid. Can't put a number on that.
Calvin just goes, John Denny on the pod. What a pool.
That's dude. I would love to have John Denny.
Wow.
What a
That would be
fool.
Ledge.
Dude, he's
Probably
been
the
cooking.
only
He's been
golfer
cooking in the comments today. Also, glad to see you back, Kristen Reinhardt. We got a second woman, thanks to
Let's
Dougley. A merger, baby. Let's go.
A
Hey,
merger.
we're expanding our fan base here, boys.
Dougley was in here today too, showing love.
Dougley,
was here.
our boy Tyler. Tyler
Tyler's
goes
been
crazy.
in.
Hey, Tyler goes crazy with the content. If you're not following Tyler, dude, I don't even know what to call him because he's everywhere now. But like,
Dude,
Tyler,
Tyler
no
brought
one pumps
in
out more content.
so many people were interacting with him only in the comments, like going back and forth with him, not even
Yeah.
watching this
That
show.
shit was
It's
going crazy.
Dude, at
What
this point, I'm
honestly,
like,
The boys took my chat privileges away because I don't read the questions, so I don't get to see it anymore. But I would assume it was pretty awesome.
oh, this is also true. My bad. Blue and Tanja are also loyal
Oh
listeners.
yeah, I did see that.
Even if they don't ever comment, interact, they watch
They're here,
every
they're
show,
here.
and we
Blue
appreciate
checks
that.
commented, I
in.
seen it.
Blue checks in every single podcast. She's, what's up, fellas?
Yeah, it's like 2-letter. Yeah. Hi, and then it's gone.
Bro, not only did X come, but he was super early.
Yo,
Dude, he
guys, 2 weeks we're setting a precedent here. We have to go live right at
I
7
don't like
o'clock
it.
now.
I don't like it.
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
Bobby and his little business mind's like, we gotta wait 5 minutes for the chat to get crazy.
You
No,
know
it's
what's
just
crazy?
that next week when we have like a random trainer and start at 7:15, people are gonna ride.
You know what's
not gonna like
crazy is that man doesn't talk. He doesn't say 2 words. And that, dude, it's just fun. It is such a cool feeling having just players on the podcast, just feeling that comfortable that we see don't talk at all. Like, do you ever see him talk to the media just in the locker room?
Never.
Man of very few words, but it turned out to be a great show. And that man, yeah, I appreciate him.
And
Dude, we would love to
unfortunately,
get
Lewis is in camp right now, so he's gonna be tough to get.
Yeah.
We missed our window with Lewis. Shout out
Never
to
s-
fucking cavities and shit.
We would love Jarvis on here.
Hey, careful what you wish for.
Hey,
Careful what you wish
Careful what
for.
you wish for.
for.
Careful
We do
what
have
you
one of
wish
those in
for.
the
hey, don't give away too much
Chamber.
sauce, fellas. Don't give away too much sauce.
One in the chamber.
Hey,
Low in
right,
the
Chris?
chamber, low in the bullets.
I mean, Ghost.
I'm just saying.
No government name.
If you don't know by now, we got one more in us.
Yeah.
Dude, we always have one.
We always have one more in us.
Is
So
the
for you
fact-
guys that don't know, we never have a guest like a week before. We're always just grinding all week to land somebody. Like it's never like we can never be weeks out. Like it's always got to be.
We
the
did that
day
one
of.
time, and it was
Which
Lewis, and it
kills
didn't
both.
even happen.
Which
Yeah.
kills Ghost and I. Our fucking type A's are just like, who do we got? What are we doing?
Karen said she's gonna pull us Lewis Oliver. Let's go.
Let me tell you something, boys. I came home, missed Armstead. By the way, I never got to say this. I never even got to talk about it. Y'all boys crushed it. Dude, it was incredible watching this podcast as a fan.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I wasn't watching as like a part of the podcast. I was laughing my ass off. I was in the chat commenting. Dude, y'all did incredible. But when I hit the land, I was like, I gotta get my get back. I gotta bounce back. So, dude, I went into the DMs
I gotta get
everywhere.
me one.
Dude, I could have never dreamed the one I got.
And it's kind
Bobby's
of
on
like
the
one of those-
helicopter off the
I mean,
rig.
out
Just
of
like,
absolutely nowhere.
I'm telling you, I got a call at 11 o'clock last night, and I thought they were fucking with me. Then
Well,
Bobby
the thing is, I saw Bobby. So like, I wasn't really on my phone. I saw Bobby post his X teaser, just the gif of like X going to give it to you, and then everyone's like in the replies like, "Oh, is X signing it?" And like, it didn't even occur to me at all. And then I see Eric in our group chat was like, Bobby lying about X on the timeline, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together at all. And then the only time, I swear to God, the only time that Bobby FaceTimes me is when shit is happening. And I saw him light up.
Dude, ask Joe.
Before he even answered the phone, I'm like, we got Xavien Howard. We just fucking got Xavien Howard.
Bobby's
I knew
FaceTiming,
it.
it's important.
I knew it.
Bro,
I knew right then and there when I saw it.
Dude,
like,
if I FaceTime you at midnight and you open your phone and all you see is this,
Literally what it is. That's literally what you get at midnight.
call
when
into
Bobby
work.
FaceTimes
Hey,
you.
call into work. I need you.
Don't ask questions. We're
Yeah.
gonna hurt people.
But
would-
You know
go,
what's crazy? So Bobby called me and I'm like whispered. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? He's like, motherfucking X. And I'm like, and he's whispering back to me and I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, listen, I'm trying to get a back rub right now. I'll hit you up, though.
dude, I would love to get Liam Mike.
See, the funny thing about Jules,
Dude, same.
the funny thing about my bag, Jules, it's located on my.
Your wife is defo watching this.
She's definitely not.
no.
All right, boys. Do we got lives to get to or what?
Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday.
Whew.
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
go with.
I think
sorry,
they told me today that I'm probably going back offshore Monday or Tuesday.
All right.
But you never can tell. The old field is very fluid, as we know. I shouldn't be
Fluid.
sitting here right now. I was supposed to be gone for a month, and there was rig issues, so they sent us home for a few days. So here I am. But if I'm here, we'll have something else for y'all. If I'm not, the boys will have something else for y'all.
Yeah, we always
Oh,
pull
we're-
through.
There's mommy.
Yeah,
Dude.
wife is always watching.
Eric's got a great wife. I told Joe that the other day. I was like, man, this dude's lucky. That girl's crazy about him.
Yeah, she's A1. Love you, honey.
She's awesome.
Just helping our viewership. You know what I mean?
Click the link, hit like.
Hey, speaking of viewership, hit the like and subscribe, y'all. We appreciate you guys, but we're trying to boost these numbies. You feel?
Hey, we're boosting them pretty nice.
Yes.
I mean, if Bobby keeps getting Xavien Howard, we're good to go.
Hey, it's a group effort. He saw the previous podcast and he's like, dude, that guy Ghost. I want to talk to him.
Is Ghost trying to take some kind of credit right now?
Dude,
I mean, you follow Ghost fashion, of
like,
course.
there's nobody like you.
Ghost is a
He's
top
one of a
dog.
kind.
Ghost is a top dog recruiter. Ghost, tell him all the players you've landed that we've had.
The list is so long that there's not enough time.
Honestly, listen, I gotta cut you guys short. It's Taco
hungry.
Tuesday. We should probably go.
Hey, we love you guys. Thanks for rocking with us as always. Yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Just keep your eyes peeled for the timeline. See who Bobby cooks up for us. Till next time.
Fans for the win.
It is a team effort.
For the win again.